In the 2024 season, McLaren are going to be second in constructors and second and third in drivers. Lando P2, Oscar P3. I predict Lando's going to win at least 3 this year. Something about Singapore is screaming his name.
Ooh.
Fella, this has nothing to do with Singapore. You can watch that McLaren promo video on Instagram and you've been enticed and you've been dragged into the f***ing whirlpool, which so have we, all right? We watched the video and I bought into it. Just give me a well-edited promo video and I'm in.
At the end of the season, Perez and Alonso will swap positions, so Alonso will join Red Bull and Perez will join Aston Martin.
I don't think Red Bull need or really want a driver like Alonso at their team when they have Verstappen.
If a seat comes up at Aston Martin, for me, that has to go to Felipe. For safety, we're ducking. Good luck, mate.
Good morning, Jake Fab. I want you to imagine this for 1 second.
Ooh.
Close your eyes.
Close your eyes.
There's a race this season. The grid's completely mixed up. The rain is pouring. Alex Albon comes right through the field. I think Alex Albon will be the driver to watch this season.
I predicted him to get a win.
And he will join many others on the win.
Natalia Savanchian-Jansky.
Checo gets thrown out mid-season or at any point in the season. Ricciardo comes into Red Bull, but only for this season before he retires.
Ricciardo to Red Bull could happen.
Yeah,
definitely plausible.
But she's saying that it will happen mid-season and then he'll retire at the end of the year.
I do actually think there's a chance that Checo could dip out midway
well,
through
we've
the
said
season.
it. We've said it in our
I do think that
predictions.
could happen. Does Ricciardo take a seat out of anyone on the grid? Definitely a main contender.
Yeah.
Does he quit after the
Yeah, the retirement bit is the bit.
Don't know about that. I mean, he's just come back.
I think Haas will get a podium this season.
Okay.
Oh.
I would love to know who is getting that podium in Haas.
Don't really know how I feel towards Haas anymore. I mean, I think I really loved Gunther. And now that he's gone, like really, what do they have? You know, apart from like a better looking car than last year. It does look better.
A beautiful car, that has to be said. But they're going to have Behrman soon.
Well, yeah, there you go. Maybe Komatsu is going to be great for the team. Who knows?
Hi guys, yeah, David here, yeah. Love the podcast, by the way, just thought I'd let you know. Just nearly tripped over a dog. My prediction is that I think Lance Stroll is going to go to Red Bull and take Sergio Perez's seat.
Wow.
Also, I think Fab's an absolute legend and Jake's a
I wonder who said that.
Lance Stroll to Red Bull.
Next up, Seb. This is only 3 seconds long, so get ready. Buckle your seatbelts. It could be anything.
And it's lights out. Max Verstappen wins.
That's who we got.
Hey guys, thanks for the amazing podcast. Lando Norris will get his first win.
Yep.
Like, I feel it's inevitable. And my second is that Danny Rick will go to Red Bull.
Well, everyone thinks the same thing, Danny Rick, don't they?
Yeah, there seems to be a bit of a common theme here. Guys, we asked for your bold predictions, all right?
Everyone's just copied us.
We wanted bold predictions, not safe predictions.
Lando wins a race, Albon to Mercedes, Danny Rick to Red Bull, both stake drivers out, Hülkenberg signs to stake, Zhou to Williams.
Well, that was quick fire.
This guy I can get down with because there was absolute no bullshit. He knows his prediction and he was ready to tell us. There wasn't a breath between anything that he said.
Would Hülkenberg go from Haas to stake?
Yeah, I actually do think they could get rid of both their drivers.
It's a hit losing a Chinese driver for F1.
I feel like Stake could be a bit ruthless. You know, they're fresh new start, fresh new brand. Get a couple of new drivers and why not?
My prediction is Perez is going to go out. Red Bull are kicking him out. That's what's going to happen.
Who's the replacement?
It's going to be Vettel.
Vettel? What do we reckon to that?
That's the most baloney I've ever heard in all my life. On to the next one.
You can't get down with that.
On to the next one.
No, but we've...
Get rid of him.
You were saying that we could go to Vettel.
Daniel Ricciardo is going to get at least one podium in the Visa Cash App RB. That's going to be a lot better, hopefully, this year, because it has the Red Bull front and rear suspension.
If the car's good, mate, you could be a Daniel Ricciardo win. Daniel Ricciardo could win a race.
Daniel Ricciardo wins the World Championship. That would really, really spice things up. I think everyone would love it.
I think everyone would like to see it again. I think everyone wants to see that f***ing nose on the podium. We'd all love to see it.
Daniel Ricciardo will have more podium than Checo Perez this season.
Okay, right. Now, I like that one. I could get down with that.
So maybe a controversial prediction. I think that at the end of next year, Albon will take Hamilton's seat. He will have 1 year against Russell. In the meantime, Kimi Antonelli is going to Williams, and then at the end of 2025, Russell is going to be kicked out of Mercedes because Albon beat him. And Kimi Antonelli is going to go to Mercedes.
For him to step into a Williams first, do a year, like George did, and then step into the Mercedes makes sense. And I do think that Albon will actually give George a run for his money.
I would probably go on record and say I think Albon is faster than George.